IQ. Teammates love him. Then he's capable of stepping up big when it matters most.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And talking about Horford, some people criticize his production, Chris, but his contributions go well beyond the stat sheet.
You're so right, Kevin. He gets a great read every time down the floor, on both ends of the floor. He can orchestrate the offense, and he can finish in a variety of ways.
Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes but still get the wrong result.
The Lakers trail. Here's LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
First one falls for him. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability, just remarkable.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to McGee. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Irving. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Lakers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Hayward gets it to go.
All that work Hayward's done in the weight room has paid off. He can make those tough finishes through contact now.
Here's James. To the middle and stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why
coming from the place where, base was.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's McGee in at the center. Hayward against LeBron. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. See, Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people in Ohio State, the Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock her down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. Now let's go to the Sun.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Irving. Outside, Smart. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram comes in for LeBron. Irving against Rondo. Irving can't hit.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the league.
To the paint and stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Irving's got the ball and slam dunk by Tatum.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
And the Lakers call time here. One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Oh, Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going at any time.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 5. Rondo kicks to Zubac. On the wing, Stevenson. Back to Zubac. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Hayward. And 11 points for Jason Tatum.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Smart. Smart against Stevenson. Over Smart. And again, the Lakers no good.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Lakers trail by 7. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Hayward. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
The length Ingram has, it helps big time. Just a little longer and quicker on these contested jumpers.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. On the wing, Irving. Looking to get it going. Here's Horford. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Beasley against Tatum. Now, here's Zubac. He's tightly guarded. Rondo. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Over Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there. They can't keep doing that.
Up top, Tatum. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Morris is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. It's stolen by Rondo. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Stevenson.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
Boston leading by 7. Rozier with the ball. Pass to Morris. For the 3. Beasley with the rebound. Here's the floater.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at Boston, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And
A lot going on there as we welcome you back to Boston. That shot taken from the observation deck at the Prudential Center. The second half just about to get going here. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
We've got Aaron Baines. Marcus Smart is out there with Rozier. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Tice in at the power forward. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Beasley.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team. Now, when you watch Marcus Morris, I mean, he's been around the league. He understands how to play the game. Sometimes you just need to be put in the right system. It's just timing. That happened for him last season.
Ojale is checked in for Daniel Tice. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's Kuzma. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Smart against LeBron. The 3 from Morris. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And when you give Morris some freedom on the offensive end, he can carry you through long stretches.
Kevin, he's a terrific shooter. I mean, stand still, off the dribble, back to the basket. It really doesn't matter with him. The other thing, he gives you tremendous toughness. He likes to mix it up. He won't back down from the challenge, I'll tell you that.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Well, I only got one thing to say. Hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. And, I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on.
Smart, wide open, he fires. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. James, the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
And for LeBron, this decision to come to L.A. was less about C-Webb, his legacy, and more about his life.
I mean, he wanted a new challenge. Let's think about it. He gets to play in the West for the first time. That's a different style of play. I mean, it's the biggest market he's ever been in. He can take advantage of life off the court for once. I mean, he's close to his son, who plays in high school in L.A. You know he's a family man. And the Lakers had a lot to offer LeBron beyond basketball.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Williams. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And the Lakers call time here.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. Hart, he's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ingram kicks to Kuzma. There's the pick. Over Morris. A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre. Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. How about Jaylen Brown? Wise ways of the chessboard. Interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch for you.
Smart on the wing. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Rozier. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Rondo against Rozier. Kuzma sets a screen. The pass to Zubac. Picked off in midair. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lakers trail by 8. It's Ingram on the wing. No good on the 3. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic LU jam.
An underrated shot maker. Brown's developing confidence. And when he does, that takes this team to another level.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Hart, that's good.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Pass to Baines. On the wing, Brown. Passes it to Rozier. In the corner, it's Morris. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Brown. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. free throw good from Brown. He's off on the second.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
McGee a screen. Ingram outside. Off the pick. That shot is off. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart. And it's James in at the three.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
LeBron outside. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
The first free throw is good. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
And with the Celtics moving on offense last year, Chris, it was a surprise that they finished in the bottom 10 in field goal shooting.
Well, they lost a couple premier shot makers along the way. You know, there's movement with a purpose. Sometimes that's where the Celtics, they were lacking.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lets it fly. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. Here's James. And McGee kicks to Kuzma. Irving against Rondo. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Rozier, he's checked in for the Celtics. James outside. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Lakers trail by 15. James outside. Timeout called the Lakers. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
Morris is checked in for Irving. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Tatum drives in. And a missed layup.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Hart. Deflects the pass. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Morris dishes to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's the pass to Ball. From deep three-point range, cans it from downtown.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Hart, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And the wide open shot from Morris. The quick look, no good that time. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. McGee a screen. Here's LeBron. McGee the pass to LeBron. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch four. That makes him very valuable.
LeBron against Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Hart, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Rozier kicks to Horford. Hayward, left side. And stolen by James.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, this is tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that double.
And stolen by Kuzma. And stolen by Hayward. The three from Tatum. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
And stolen by Tatum. On up the court. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Marcus Morris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Hayward. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. Nobody near Irving. Off the left rim and out.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Well, you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
Hayward dishes to Irving. From deep. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in